Hi everybody, Dave Bontempo for the Boxing Channel in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Bernard Hopkins, the ageless one, does it again, gets a victory here tonight over Murat and keeps the legacy going. He is just 3 months shy of his 49th birthday and is the oldest man to have and to win a championship. Let's go to the podium and hear from Bernard Hopkins.
The alien and still light heavyweight champion, Bernard Hopkins.
Thanks. Thanks, Richard. Tough, tough, tough. That's why every fighter that I talk to, especially Kid Chocolate and Rosario, you have to take everybody seriously. And for the reporters out there, now you know why all this week you was asking me, everybody, Bernard, Fernandez, all my guys that, you know, right for this sport. No one. I know, you know, you talk about age and Bernard, you know, you did well no matter what, but you take no one for granted. You take nothing for granted and no one lightly. And that's what you're seeing tonight. You're seeing a game guy coming to try to win. Tough, take a good shot. And I'm just glad that he brought, you know, the dog out of me. And, you know, very often you see me get hit with any type of punches, but I know I have one of the best chins in boxing. I just don't get hit often. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So we were trying to just working on that and try to limit the next fight, you know, whenever it comes, that, you know, you keep things tight. But it was a good fight. It was a good fight. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope the fans enjoyed it. Sound like they enjoyed it. And the alien don't get old. So I think that, you know, when you talk about Bernard Hopkins, I think it'd be smart to say Bernard and not age or not numbers, because it's getting old. Talking about age with me is starting to get old, just like, you know, an old fighter. But, you know, I think you talk about the legacy and talk about something that you're witnessing that you probably won't see in a long time. And, you know, hopefully you will, but I'm hoping no time soon. He was asking me what was I saying in the other corner. While I was talking to his corner, I was trying to negotiate with them to stop the damn fight because this guy was coming bleeding and to take a lot of punishment. And listen, Steve Smoger is one of the best referees. I won my first title. He was a referee. So Steve Smoger is not one of those referees. For anyone that know, Steve Smoger would let a fight happen. But being Bernard Hopkins and knowing being in the game, I said, Steve, won't you stop? I said, man, you look at this. So he wouldn't listen. So I looked at the corner and I said, look, man, this guy's all cut up. I'm just going to keep beating him. And I'm going to keep getting him. I'm going to keep getting him. And, you know, and it's going to get ugly lately. So, you know, that's what I did. They didn't listen, though. They didn't listen. And y'all got a chance to see a couple more rounds. But it was good, though. It was good. It was a good workout. I think from 14 months being 50 with not a bruise on my face, I think that's damn good, Richard. I think that's ahead of the game. And I'm not bragging, y'all.
You should.
No. Seriously, I mean, I'm not being diplomatic. You're right, Richard. I can brag, but I'm just being, I'm blessed, and I'm just glad I know that if you duck more than you take, you can count your own money later on. He's a game guy. That's what I'm telling you. If you had a kink in your demeanor or heart or determination to press on, and he the type of guy that will make you really doubt yourself if you're not convinced you are who you are. And because he's that tough. He's a tough guy. I mean, he got there for a reason. And that's why I showed tonight that you can't take no one for granted. I mean, I trained for this fight like it could have been any other super fight. I mean, you know, I step up when it's super fights, but I stepped up for this one because I knew this was sort of that could be a bump in the road type thing. He was a bump, but I got over the hump.